Aladdin. MashaAllah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to our teacher Aladdin. The question is, Sheikh, Allah said about himself many times, Huwa, sound like he is talking about someone else. Why Allah said Huwa, not Ana? It's a good question.
Okay, thank you for your question. Yes, it's a very good question. Now, this is the Arabic language. Yani, for example, Allah says about himself, Ana, okay? But as well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about himself, Nahnu, we. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said about himself, Inna, which another form of we. So this is in Arabic language. So there's no at all a problem when Allah says, Huwa, that Allah, He Himself is merciful. Huwa al-Ghaffar, for example. Allah is, or Allah, He Himself is the most merciful. So this is in Arabic language. Inshallah ta'ala, you don't have to get too much confused. It's just in Arabic language. Allah can use by talking to Himself by saying Huwa. Allah can talk about Himself by saying Ana. He said also in the Quran, Ana. Allah says about Himself in the Quran, we, Nahnu. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said about Himself, Inna. Inna means also we. So that's completely fine, inshallah ta'ala. It's just the Arabic language.
Barakallah feek. One more question we've got here. Okay, this is by our brother Explore the Tanakh. He follows the no hide rules. He's actually a Unitarian Christian. He's a very common traveler through my channel. So nice to see you in the chat. A good question again here. Is there any classical Islamic scholar books that answer tough questions that isn't found in modern books and is accessible for non-Muslims, theology and philosophical? Hopefully I'll pronounce that right. Can you see the question, Sheikh?
Yes, I can see the question, and Jazakallah khair for reading it. Now, may Allah bless all of you as well, the one who's asking this question. It's very, very important question that, to go back to the classical books. And I said that even at the beginning of my talk, that it is very important. Just to let you know, the difficult question and the tough questions are there from the day one. They ask the Prophet, they ask the Sahaba, the companion of the Prophet. They ask, the scholars later on. Imam Abu Hanifa, he used to have debates with the atheist people. But again, the question from time to time is changing. It could be a tough question, but nowadays we have tough questions more related to scientific things, and for example, we have this new problem that is happening around the globe about these colorful flags, and he and she and she and he become she become he, and all these things, and he is identifying as a she and she is identifying as a he, and all these kind of people. Now definitely this is tough question, and they will bring in their arguments about, no, this is what the science says, this is what the medical reports and medical studies and research says, this and that. These things were not available 100 years ago, or 200 years ago, even 500 years ago. So the tough questions, it's different from one place to another place. So if you're asking me, I would say, for example, there's the debate that happened between Imam Abu Hanifa couple of 100 years ago with the atheists, but I'm not sure, to be honest with you, if these books are translated into English. Maybe our brother Mohammed Abu Shuaib can help us on that, but to be honest with you, because I stick to Arabic language, I'm not into English text, because I rely on the Arabic textbooks. Also, you have Ibn Taymiyyah. He wrote books, on atheism and on difficult question when people come and question about the physical being of Allah Almighty. There is his student Ibn al-Qayyim. These are great scholars. Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Ibn Taymiyyah, and Imam Ibn al-Qayyim. I'm saying it slowly so you can catch these names. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if all of these books are being translated or no. To be honest with you, I cannot give you an answer if I'm not sure about it. So maybe Brother Mohammed can give us shed some light on that.
No, I think to stick with the traditional language of the books that they were written in, it's a lot better. This is a difference between Islam and any other religions, is that we still have the books which are written in the original language, so they don't lose the meaning in translation. And where the scholars try to translate it, they refer to footnotes. For example, my favorite books are Imam Barbahari's book Usul Sunnah, Imam Ahmad's Usul Sunnah, the three fundamentals by Sheikh Salih Uthaymeen, and it's a very old book, and I read this, as they say, religiously here in the UK, to keep me grounded on my faith. This really keeps me grounded on the foundations of my faith. So I would recommend these books. They are accessible. You can get them from good bookshops. I'll definitely tell you to keep them and read them and study from them when it come to the foundations of the religion. We've got another guest backstage.